Alright guys, what's going on? Sonic the Hedgehog gaming fan here with another top 10 video. So today we are starting off the top 10 best PS3 games of all times. So basically this video contains like the PS3 games that I actually picked and the ones I actually enjoyed. Well, when I'm playing it, when I'm doing either a Let's Play or not, it's still a good chance. So get ready guys, because this is going to be a lot easier. And if you are the first person here ready to see this video, or if you're new to this channel, remember, click that subscribe button. Oh, shoot, click that like button, sorry. And then click that subscribe button, and then post a comment down below. But anyways guys, let us begin the game, starting off with number 10. LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, or LEGO Star Wars 3 TCW. So basically, this was one of my favorite games on the PS3, and basically, it was an okay game. I still liked it. I mean, like, yeah, but if I could go back, this is where the saga continues, where you can build, battle, and launch your way through the Star Wars universe like you've never seen before. It's Clone Wars style. I mean, if you can play... Oh, sorry about that. Let me zoom in. Shoot, you can't see it, so... Yeah, you can play levels spanning the entire Clone Wars era, such as the first and second season of the animated hit TV series. Too bad it was canceled in 2014, but that's okay. The next one is like to build your army and defend your base. This is in the biggest LEGO Star Wars battles ever, and there's also brand new multiplayer modes that enable you to play with friends in all new ways. So guys, this was a very good game I used to like. I remember getting this game in 2013, and unfortunately I was unable to beat the game because it was so hard. But after that, I got the hang of the game. It was pretty fun as a kid. I mean, with the characters, pretty good. That kind of stuff. So, I recommended this game for the PS3, and therefore, I give it a number 10. Or should I say, I'll give this one a 50 out of... let's say, 50 out of 50. Since it was basically on what do you think of this game. Number 9 is Little Big Planet. Probably one of my favorite games on the PS3, since I used to like it in 2011. So this is actually the Game of the Year edition, since I am of course a big fan of Little Big Planet, created by Media Molecule and the Sony Entertainment System. So basically, I actually had a good time playing this game. I mean, when was the time when you played this game? I played it since like grade 3 of 2011, I think. But it's basically the time that I actually enjoyed it. This was the first game I actually got with my PS3 with 2 other games, like NHL 11, and not only NHL 11, but also Fallout 4. I don't know which Fallout game, but you get the idea. Anyways, guys, this is a good idea to start off the game because it stars as a little sack person named Sackboy. So basically, Sackboy goes on an adventure to stop the Collector, that kind of stuff. So it's a great hit to start off the game. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, this is where it all begins. The winner of over 80 awards, plus 15 Game of the Year awards. So it's kind of good at times. So you can play throughout 50 levels and learn to create your own content, and then go online and share your levels with the world. Bonus levels might contain 18 new levels designed by members of the Little Big Planet community. And over 1 million users generated levels online to discover, and the free add-ons are actually DLC content. Since I'm not actually a big fan of DLC, I still get the idea, but if you like DLC, that's fine. I respect your opinion, and as long as you respect mine. So that includes Metal Gear Solid, the Monster Kit, the animal costumes, the history kit, the level creator number 1, that kind of stuff. So, it's pretty good. I like it. There's some dangers with it too. But for this one, I give it a number 9.5, because basically the only thing that gets really repetitive these days is the controlling. The controllers are number 1 to number, I don't know. It's basically the only thing I really don't like about this game is that the controlling is different. I mean, what do you expect? It's a Little Big Planet game. But the problem with the controlling is that the narrator tells that the square button is the menu button, the X button or the jump button is the action button, and the circle button is the back button, and the L1 and R1 buttons are the grab buttons, and that kind of stuff. Honestly, guys, those weren't the ones. It's basically the triangle button, the circle button as the back button, the X button as the jump button, and the square button as the action button. What kind of idea was that? I mean, take a look at one of the games that he actually enjoyed. Like, for example, like Star Wars, the 3, the Clone Wars, and Lego Indiana Jones, like Sonic Generations. You know what I'm talking about. One of those games don't include the action button, the menu button, or the circle button. It's not like how that is. And also, there's also a music player, which, good, we can listen to music, but unfortunately we cannot play music in any other levels, which was a bummer. I mean, if you have the Xbox 360 games, then you can listen to music then, so that's a good thing. But therefore, it's a good game. I'd still like it. Number 7 is Little Big Planet Karting. Oh boy, where do we start off? So, it's basically a Little Big Planet, but this time you're racing with your buddies. And it's a pretty good game because you can race, battle, and party through endless creations to save the Little Big Planet Omniverse, which is actually one of my favorite because you're beating against the meanies and sackbots. So yeah, so you can play through together locally and online. Well, I'd rather just not do it local. I'd just rather do it like either online or locally. And basically, there's actually 2 conversions of the game. If I take the disc off, there's 2 of them. First off is the X button scheme, which the L1 button and the L2 buttons are the slap and the grapple. The R1 and R2 buttons are the slap, right, and the hop, or the drip. The pads, of course, are just the left and the right pads are actually turn left and right. The left analog stick is to steer and toggle mini maps, and of course the right analog stick is the horn or R3 and cleaning out 3. Then of course, if you could see the triangle button is to look back, the square is the fire weapon, the circle is the brake reverse, and the gas is the X button. And same goes to the R2 scheme, where of course R2 is the gas, L1 and L2 are the brakes, reverse, and the grapple. The steering is the right and left, as well as this is the left stick, analog stick. The slapping and the horn is the R3 button and the right analog stick. And of course, the look back, it's fire, and the X button is the hot fire and look back. So I'd rather just choose the R2 button or the X button schemes, but I prefer for R2. But it's kind of hard, so I stick with the X button. But you don't see the games in Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed or Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing to do that, eh? It's all taken care of. So that's number 8. Number 7 is the Lego Movie video game. Now, the Lego Movie video game was wait, did I review this game? No way, this wasn't the game I reviewed. This was basically the movie that did me off with my first ever film that I actually enjoyed, which is the Lego Movie, which I still like today. I mean, what do you expect now? I mean, it's basically built for an extraordinary adventure, because you're basically playing over 90 of the most surprising mix of characters, and therefore a journey through fantastical worlds mode of Lego bricks, yada yada yada. And therefore it's a pretty good experience. And basically this is how it looks like, and well, it's okay. I just still like it. I never even played it in a long time. And that's why I can either do a let's play or not do a let's play. But yeah, if don't tell me if I can do this game or not. Just don't feel like it. It's okay, not bad. Just give it a mediocre 6, which that's okay. I like a Lego Movie video game, but what do you expect? My number 5 pick. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My number 6 pick is actually one of my favorite games on the Sonic franchise. Basically, Sonic Generations for the PS3. Now, originally this was supposed to be put into the Wii U, and the 3DS and the PC. Oh wait, the DS, Wii, and the PC, but it was switched to the 3DS, PS3, the PC, and the Xbox 360. So I still like this game because, well, Sonic Generations. What do you expect me to do? Anyways, there's 2 Sonics to play. Classic Sonic being the spin attack and dash and non-stop platforming, and then the modern Sonic, to experience supersonic speeds as you grind, slide, and boost as modern Sonic. And for the first time ever, it's a one epic game. A mysterious new power called the Time Eater has a new power to send Sonic back in time, where he runs into his original classic self. Now they must embark on the ultimate time bender adventure to defeat their enemies, to save their friends, and find out who's behind this. Oh, and this also has HD graphics and it's also playable in 3D. Well, I'd rather play it in 2D and 3D. It doesn't matter. But still, there's also new challenges and adventures as well. So, and bosses and mysterious new enemies. So this game was a very nice game, and I recommend you get this game. I give this one a 10. It's a pretty good game. Number 5, basically one of my favorite games for PlayStation, is basically the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. So it's basically where you're playing against one of your PlayStation friends. And the back actually is the ultimate matchups. Multiplayer madness to 4 players, and you can face off across both the PS3 and PS Vita systems. Oh, don't you mean the PS1, PS2, that kind of stuff? Okay. And there's also the iconic characters across the PlayStation universe. Oh, and to devising super and over 20 unique moves per character. Wow, I actually like this game. And you know what? I actually enjoyed this game this time. Because basically, not only I love this game, it's a very good fighting game. So I recommend you get this game. Because it includes Sackboy, Sly, Ratchet and Clank, you know what I mean. And therefore, it's a good game. I recommend this game. And I'm also doing another one too, because this was basically the fighting games. I want to do something called like Smash Out Sunday Night. And it'd be okay. But we don't know yet. So on to number 4, Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction. So this game, I kind of played this game as a child. Never hated it. It's pretty good. So it's for the first time to play this game. Is like, wait, Ratchet, Clank, boy, I'm so hired. So yeah, it's pretty good. The graphics have aged a while, and basically it's what I call a very good book or something. But still, Ratchet and Clank are 2 of my favorite PlayStation 3 characters, and it's way better than Sackboy. I mean, if you like Sackboy, I like him. He's pretty okay. But what do you expect? It's way better. So I give this one a 7.5. So, yeah. Number 3 is Lego Marvel Superheroes for the PS3. I like this game because, well, you're playing with a lot of the characters, like for example, Spider-Man, the Hulk, Captain America, Wolverine, and I am Iron Man. Oh, sorry about that. That was Iron Man. Sorry. Basically, Iron Man was covered up for Black Sabbath's Iron Man song, which was pretty good. I still like it today. Oh, and one thing left. Thor. It's pretty funny. So it's actually pretty good where you're defending the Marvel Universe against the most powerful villains ever assembled. Yeah, with a lot of the villains and the heroes. The only character, and it's pretty good. I like the game. It's that I just never played it that much. So I give it a number 4, 5, 6 to be precise. But I give it a 6 and 6.2. It's not that bad. I mean, it's okay. Give this one a 6.2 out of 10. Lego Stars, so on and so forth. Like, yeah. On number 2 section is Little Big Planet 2, one of my favorite games on the PS3. Probably the best, because this time around you don't have talking characters anymore. Oh no, we have Sackbots, now, the real guys that talk, move around, and they're way better than the first game. I still like it because it's compatible with the PlayStation Move and the iToy. Oops, the PlayStation Move camera, sorry. So it's endlessly fun when you have new gadgets and toys, like the Controlinator, Sackbots, and to program and control your Sackbots and swing into action with the state-of-the-art Grappleinator, Pumpinator, whatever. But still, you can create brand new games. There's over 3 million online levels. You can play new games. And not only that, it includes the bonus PlayStation Move levels, like the PlayStation Sackboy's Prehistoric Moves. Since it was actually the only game I'm going to be doing after Little Big Planet 2, or before Little Big Planet 3, I don't know which to do. But still, it's a pretty good game I still like today. I mean, if you like Little Big Planet 2, then by all means get the game. It's pretty good. I like it with the Negativitron and the bosses. So it's pretty good. And the new creator level, fantastic. It's fantastic. And finally, hold the phone for a second. I just gotta. Oh, sorry about that. You know what? On my number 1 section is Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. Oh, I mean, yeah. So this is why I call Lego Indiana Jones one of my favorite games on the PS3, because I was more into Indiana Jones because of a good old actor, Harrison Ford. Yeah, this is a pretty good game. I recommend. Alright, as I was saying, this was a good game I would recommend because it's basically adventure. To build, battle, and brawl your way out of trouble by playing the 3 classic Indiana Jones movies and reveal your favorite indie characters in the tongue-in-cheek world of Lego. Like, for example, you can explore and battle, explore and discover, battle enemies, solve puzzles, and seek out the world's greatest treasures. Then, of course, there's also more than 60 playable characters, which, for example, Indiana, Jock, or Willie Scott, or Short Round, or whatever. It's a pretty good game. And, of course, there's whip into action with pits and puzzles and objects and stuff like that. But it's pretty good. What I consider about is that one of my all-time favorites was the Fears. It's kind of hilarious because if you choose either Indiana Jones, Hair Jones, or Elsa, or Willie Scott, or even classic Indy, and the Boy Scout, they get fears like snakes, bugs, and even, of course, rats. Why did they include rats? I mean, it's kind of hilarious. I mean, I'd recommend to get this game. Hey, and besides that, I give that a check mark. It's a very good game, and I still like it today. So guys, let me put these back up. I'll tell you everything about it. So guys, that ends up the top 10 best PS3 games of all times. Thank you all for watching this video. And, yeah. Now, before I leave, I want to give you this idea. If you're like in the beginning of the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. And also, request me any games that I want to do. Just as if I'm finished up a Let's Play, I suggest I should continue on, or just not continue on with the video. I should just move on to a game that I know from either Little Big Planet, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Lego, or even others. But still, guys, this was the good choice. Thank you all for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.